Alright, what is up? This is Slowplays, and I'm here today some more Dragon Ball Legends content here on the channel. We have a ton of news that I'm going to try my best to break down, but before I do, I want to say a big, massive, gargantuan shout-out to 3 people. We have DB Legends Reddit on Twitter, as well as D-Free, and of course, the DBZ Space Legends website, and just their team and everything. Big, massive shout-outs to them. Without them, we wouldn't get all this information officially data mined. Currently, the game is still under maintenance until about, I think, 4 a.m. in the morning CST, so just stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm going to try my best to break down all this stuff. But please check out those 3 people. I'll put them up on screen as well and down in the description below. Click those links, give them a follow. You know, just tell them that they're amazing for doing this because, like I said, without them, we would not have all this information. And they worked very hard to get all this out there for us to understand and hopefully digest. So, big shout out to D-Free for actually kind of explaining the process of like how everything is going to go down. And some very surprising things that you guys are probably going to be just like blown away by. I was when I first saw it, man. It's crazy. So as you can see on screen, I mean, you're already seeing it, the Ultimate Showdown Gods versus the Super Warriors. So in terms of a banner right now, there's nothing. There actually is no banner for the 1-year anniversary in terms of these units. We are actually not able to you know, summon for these right now. I don't know if this is something that they're trying to hide from us. Usually around this time, or I guess during the update, you know, news or gameplay would drop of these characters to actually play as, and we know that they're playable. We saw them being playable during the I guess like Dragon Ball Legends tournament or whatever over last weekend. So eventually I'm pretty sure we will get them, but I don't know when, if this is going to be something that's like part of part 2. But for now, this is actually a boss fight. Yes, it's a boss event, and I'm going to show you guys how it's going to be, you know, just going down. It's very strange, and it's actually quite cool. So apparently you actually have an ally as Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta. So the very first match here, it's showing that you actually are having Goku on your team and you fight Vegeta. Then moving on here, we have this, where you're fighting the Rising Battle of Vegeta, the free-to-play one in base form, but you still have Goku on your team. It's just cool to think of. It's like, you know, you get to actually, you know, play as these characters. You get a first, you know, try and a first look at the characters, but we can't summon for them. It's so unusual, you know. Like, this is kind of like unheard of in Dragon Ball Legends, you know, just give you these characters to play. Like, even with Gogeta, when Gogeta was first revealed, we actually didn't get to play as him. We just fought him as a boss, and then they finally gave us, you know, the Super Saiyan one later on, but we never got a base form version to play as. So right here for, I guess, Chapter 3, the 3rd match, this is where you're going to be fighting Vegito and his, you know, Super Saiyan form, and it looks like Vegeta is going to be purple. He will be the purple color type. You know, a lot of people were speculating that. It actually makes sense. So we have a purple Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and a blue Super Saiyan Blue Goku, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure those are going to be the colors of the characters eventually if, you know, we get a summon for them. And, you know, just seems to be, you know, still updating right now. This is just kind of like, you know, a breakdown of what's really going down with these characters. So again, no new banner, no new banners other than just a couple of, like, you know, the 1-year anniversary right here, which is still pretty cool. And I do want to break down this as well. So thanks for a great first year. We have the free everyday times 10 consecutive summons. So every single day you will be able to most likely get 1 chance to do you know, 1 free multi-summon, which is awesome. The character list is pretty massive. We have, you know, like Rildo. We got the new Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the purple one, which, I mean, not super new, but, like, you know, most of these units are not too shabby. Like, even Ultimate Gohan, he's great. Caulifla, you know, Kale. Like, just going through the list here, we have just a plethora. You even have, you know, the GT Goku. So I'm pretty sure it's just like every single unit, dude. It's like a Masters Pack, you know, collection, I guess. Like, not every single unit, but a good majority of them. So as you can see, there are just so many, and it's just going to be insane that we're able to get these for free. So if you're missing characters like Chilled or even, you know, Rildo or stuff, like for me personally, I don't have Rildo, I don't have the GT Goku, and GT Goku is fantastic in this game. You will have the chance to actually obtain them, so that's great to know. It's starting, I guess, like tomorrow or whatever, and it will be ending within a month. So just keep note of that. So moving on, we have another banner here. Now this one is just going to be your standard banner. I'm pretty sure that you know summon for with you know, your 1,000 Chrono Crystals or 100, however many you're using. Don't know if they're going to be discounts or not, but it is the Showdown feature. So basically, during the tournament, you know, there were certain specific characters that were used by the top players, and those are going to be the main featured on the banner. So limited to 1 time per day, Chrono Crystals, yeah, you guys know it. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be your basic summon banner that we're going to be getting here. So these are the only 2 banners that we're actually getting. You know, you got all the characters that, you know, most of I guess like those players were using at the time, and which is cool because, you know, Ribrian's on it, and, you know, everyone hates Ribrian, but she's actually freaking good. So that's awesome to see. This is just kind of my own like first-hand reaction and take on all this as well, just trying to understand it and just, you know, kind of give you guys the info. So this is just really cool to see everything. So basically that is going to be it for the actual banners. There are only 2 banners that we're actually getting right now. I believe there is also a ticket banner. We're also getting tickets as well, and that might be used for this banner as well, if I'm not mistaken. So probably just accumulate the tickets, and, you know, you can just, like, you know, do your normal summons by doing some like certain events, or just, you know, your logins and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and do a quick breakdown of, I guess, Vegito here. This is the base form version, the only Vegito that we're going to be able to obtain. So in terms of new units, this seems to be the only guy that we're getting. So make sure that you're taking advantage and capitalizing on this man. The best part about it is he is of the Fusion Warrior tag, so we will be able to use him and get a full fusion team, which is going to be awesome. And Potara is actually separate, so he is considered Potara and Fusion Warrior, so you can use this in congruence with the you know, other fusion like Metamarie characters or Metamaran characters or whatever. So in terms of stats, I think he's actually pretty good. You know, just seeing it, it's just cool to see that, you know, we're getting this guy for free, which is beautiful. So his main ability is going to be the real fun is just beginning, restoring the own health by 25%, and inflicts all enemies with no switching for 10 timer counts. The requirements 20 timer counts must elapse. So that's just hilarious. I can already tell that this is going to frustrate a lot of people who fight him. So basically, yeah, just watch out for that. The no switching thing, that's always annoying. You know, for me personally, I've always hated whenever, like, was it like Majin Buu or whatever, you couldn't switch, and it's just like, oh my god, you know, because I'm always switching. But he has a couple of unique abilities here. Now the battle really begins. The following effect occurs from the battle start for 30 timer counts, restores 20% of damage received after enemy attack is over, restores up to 20% of own health, -5 to own strike and blast art cost. We also have I'm finally getting warmed up. The following effect occurs after 30 times have elapsed since the battle has started, plus 30% to damage inflicted, and increases arch card draw speed by 1 level, plus 35% to own key recovery. Some nice little things there just to have. You know, he's going to have his basic stuff, but his special is actually going to be the Big Bang Kamehameha, which I was not expecting. I was hoping he was going to do the freaking, like, sword or whatever, but hey, it's all cool. Big Bang Kamehameha sounds dope. Looks like it's just going to deal major impact damage, randomly destroys 2 enemy cards on hit. That's actually a nice little addition there as well. Beautiful, beautiful. So his little extra ability here is the Unlock Key, Form of Life, restore own key by 40, cancels own attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Beautiful. That's actually great. So he seems to be pretty solid in my opinion. I think he's great. Like I said, we can finally have a full team. And it looks like, you know, we got all the colors now. We got all the colors. We got Gotenks. We have this man right here, you know, Vegito and everything with the other characters that you can actually use together. So this actually works out really good for me because I do have every single one of these characters right now. And Vegito, since he is free to play, we can finally put together a fusion team. So if you guys have been able to accumulate all of the Metamarian you know, fusions and everything, you'll be good to go with Vegito whenever he actually drops here pretty soon tomorrow. So this looks great. I'm excited for it. A couple other things that I do want to make note of, which I'm going to switch off and show you guys just some like images. We do have 2 things that I do want to kind of break down that I'm just kind of confused about. A legendary finish icon was actually spotted in one of the data mines. Again, big shout outs to, you know, DB Legends Reddit as well as Renzi for these mines and everything. But something that I did post on Twitter, I was just like, you know, just kind of messing around like, oh, you know, this is Vegito or something. And Kagi, Alejandro Saab, Kagi Films, the voice of Shallot, actually tweeted back at me and he goes, oh, you don't know about that yet. So I don't know what that means. He did say that it's actually not Shallot. He could be trolling. He could be big trolling here. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't want to go in depth with it or just try to think about it too much, but I don't know what this legendary finish symbol means, if it's anything. Like, honestly, I have no idea, or if this is part of something else. Like I said, he could be just like straight up memeing us and, you know, trying to, you know, get us good, and that would actually be hilarious. But hopefully more news releases on what's going down for it. Another thing is Super Saiyan 2 Shallot. We actually have the official design for it. It looks pretty crazy. The hair is wild, bro. You know, wild cannon, wild hair. This man's hair is very, very spiky. You can see a definitive difference to those people that were like, oh my god, he's gonna look the same. No, he actually does look different. The strand in the center, you know, his bang is actually a lot thinner and sharper, and he's got more strands kind of sticking out. You can see the, you know, like, I guess, addition of hair, I guess, detail or something. I don't even know what to consider it, but beautiful stuff there. So those are just like the basic main things. There are some other things that are probably going to reveal, like the Dragon Balls later on, but I wanted to just break down everything that was actually, you know, pretty significant here. So again, just to summarize everything, 2 new banners, only going to be the Showdown featured, as well as the 1-year anniversary banner, which has, you know, a ton of really good, decent units and everything. Basically, like I said, like a Masters pack, like 1, 2, and 3, like combination or something like that. And every day you get a free multi-summon, which is just great. Going to benefit a lot of people. Hopefully, get people to, you know, break some stars and everything. And of course, the free-to-play Vegito Rising Battle, going to be intense. A long grind that we're going to have to go for, but it's going to be worth it, especially if you have the right units, like the fusion units for Fusion Warrior. And of course, we have the Ultimate Showdown. Like I said, this one is a boss battle, which is, I can't believe that, man. But hopefully more news soon here. There's probably going to be more news as I'm uploading this video, so if anything drops, I'll be sure to try and update you guys. But stay tuned here on the channel, as well as following all the other dudes that I mentioned: D-Free, DBZ Space, aka Renzi, and DB Legends Reddit on Twitter and everything. Please go check them out and just support them. They worked very hard to put all this out there for us, and very, very thankful for it. So have a great day, guys, and I'll try and update y'all with more stuff hopefully soon. Take care.